Okay, Alright, hold on. It's trying to see if it's... Okay, internet just disconnected again, so... Yeah, internet just fully disconnected again. Something to mention, so when the internet disconnects and cuts off the stream, it's not just doing it on my computer, it's doing it on my PS5. And because I'm playing Bloodborne online, that means that whenever the internet disconnects, it completely... Whenever the internet disconnects, it, like, kicks me out wherever I'm at. So, if this keeps happening today, I might have to switch back to offline mode. Just so that I don't, like, lose any progress whilst I'm... if the internet goes down. So, I was gonna, like, wait a little bit longer. I was gonna wait a little bit longer to see if the stream will hold, but there's like a Sneckman right next to me, so there's a Sneckman right outside that door, and if they come charge again, well, that could kill me before I do anything. So we'll have to keep going. Lucas and Marzesco say welcome back. Thank you. So yeah, what's basically going on is that it seems like the cold weather has affected it's affected some of the power lines for some of the other houses around the area where I'm at. So it's possible that it might be affecting it's possible that the cold weather and the snow and ice is affecting the internet connection, unfortunately. Redhead says on YouTube, dang it. Indeed. Dang it, indeed. Dang it. That's 352 lives. So... Whenever I get back to fighting those 3 ring wraiths, I'll have to see if... Whenever I get back to fighting those 3 ring wraiths, I'll have to see if, like, maybe... If I can figure out, like, some timing, I could try, like, parrying one of them, and then maybe do a lot of damage to them with a visceral attack. Because since they're, like, humanoid figures... Since they're humanoid figures, and they have some of the hunter weapons, like one of them had the Tonitrus, and the other two had had a Tonitrus, and like one of them had the flame sprayer. Oh, okay. I guess that bird's not good at flying. No, because one of them had the Tonitrus and the flame sprayer, I feel like if I could get them to do like some melee attacks, I could like kind of parry them and counter them. But I will say already, it's going to take a lot for that fight to win me over. Like, to win me over to where I like it. Not because it's difficult, because, like, Vicar Amelia's fight was really difficult, and I did end up liking it in the end. But because instead of, like a cool, horrible monster, that's just 3 guys in robes. 3 guys in robes fighting me 3v1. So there's going to be... Like, that fight's gonna need to shift into something special in, like, the second half for me to, like, end up liking it. Sleep says, no, I maintain I hate this fight. It's bullshit. Sleep says, it doesn't. Aw, dang it. Okay, well, let's go and fight them again and see if that holds true. Or let me try and fight them again and see if that holds true. The unfortunate thing is, they're like the path to get to those things. The path to get those things is tough on its own. I have to fight my way through 2 pigs just to reach them. Well, I have to fight past one pig. The other one I can kind of run around. If I move to the right spot, I can kind of run around the other one. Yay. Pokemon excuses. There's a slight trick with the trio, not one that affects much, but either of the three has their preference for how they like to fight, so normally focus on the Miyagic one first is helpful. That's kind of what I figured, because, I mean, it was hanging in the back there and spamming fireballs at me, so I was trying to take it out first. And, like, kind of move it away from the other two, but it was a bit difficult. Yeah, even from just the first fight of it, I noticed that there was, like, Even from just the first fight of it, I noticed that there's the one that, like, really aggressive and fights me close up. Then there's the one that, like, tries to use a flamethrower. Then there's, like, the other one that tries to hang back and shoots fireballs. So it says, there is technically speaking an NPC you can recruit for this fight, but it's a little bit helps since unlike a person, he can't coordinate with you terribly well. That's fine as long as they can. That's fine as long as the NPC can distract one or two of them, whilst I go run around and just constantly stab the third one. I want you to just imagine that like this other NPC, like me and this NPC enter the arena, and like the NPC, like two of them move up to the NPC's like, all right, let's get him. Shirley, where are you? And then it just cuts to Shirley Brewing, just like immediately runs over to the farthest one and then tackles them and just starts stabbing them relentlessly. Marzi's Defense says, I would have expected the pigs to be one of the first enemies of the game, given that they're just really big. They are one of the first enemies of the game, but they are still difficult to fight. You keep encountering them. Or you keep encountering them across different areas. Because they are really difficult to fight. Well, not really difficult. It's just because they like a lot of their moves are predictable. Or as a certain weeaboo gangster, a certain otaku gangster who lives in Florida would say, predictable. But their attacks do hit hard. And they are deceptively fast. Yeah, like that. Although there is a benefit in finding them, because you're almost guaranteed to get blood vials from them. Pokemon excuses. To be honest, that's how my fights tend to go when doing multi-boss fights in co-op. We walk in, and I go for they go for who I'm with, but I already am beating one of them down off to the side. Okay, so just to let y'all know, there's a non-zero chance the internet might just randomly disconnect again. If it happens, I'll try to get the stream connected I'll try to get the stream back as soon as possible. Hopefully these problems start happening. Hopefully these problems with the internet stop happening soon, because... Yeah, hopefully these problems with the internet stop happening soon. Especially in time for tomorrow's stream, because I'd really hate for the internet to disconnect during tomorrow's stream, but we'll just have to see. Alright, so who can I summon? Here, let me try to find this summoning. Let me try to find this summon and see if I can bring him in. Maybe they're up on the upper path? Sleeper says he's up at the cemetery. Oh, okay. So up at this upper path. Which means I'll have to... Top of the hill. Okay, which means I'll have to get rid of the Snekman in order to, like, have them join me. Alright, where are they at? Come on, I need your help with something. Wherever you are. You doing okay down there? So dang, down to 352 lives. Pokemon says ring the bell? No, there's usually like a little like red mark. That kind of that shows that there's like an NPC I can summon there. So since it's an NPC, they should just be there. Oh. Is it this person kind of just sitting here? There was that NPC that was like... There was that NPC like near the lantern who said that I could do a quest for them. I'm assuming they wanted to me to kill someone. So it says, I don't think I did the quest. Well, let's try it and see if I... Searching for the chime of a small resonant bell. That might just summon another player, now that I think about it. Soup says, unless just accepting the covenant counted? Okay, it might be a... Yeah, it might be something where I need to do the quest line, in which case... Yeah, it might be something where I need to do the quest, or in which case, let me just, I guess I'll accept that quest when I die this time, but... Yeah, alright. I'll try to fight the ring wraiths again. And let's hopefully my internet will hold up this time. Pokemon says you need to ring the old hunter's bell. Oh. I think I have that. I should have that, yeah. No, the beckoning bell is what I used, but... Anyway, we'll just go fight him. We'll just try and go fight him again. Oh, I can see them waiting over there on the other side, those jerks. Okay, let's see if I can actually, like, parry one of them and then get a versatile attack in. Because that might help me out a lot. Nope. What the heck? Wait, got it. Oh, that didn't do as much as I'd hoped. Okay, this was aggressive. Let me actually... Oh my god. Ow, 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 ow. Dang it. So I was getting that more aggressive one with a couple of attacks. Well, like, I did get to parry them twice and get in for the visceral attack, which did do a lot of damage. Okay. Pokemon Cube says, you need to ring the old Hunter's Bell, boil still in Hunter's Dream for 1 insight. Says, Pokemon Cube, if you haven't found a key item, those things right when you have to use it for this boss. Fredhead says you're doing... Fredhead says, nice, you're doing well. Thank you. However, I am losing lives, and if you'd like to see me have more lives so that I can keep going through this, please consider donating. Either subs, bits, gift subs, or direct donations. The latter of which, direct donations, help me out the most, because then I'll be able, because I'll receive the money to donate immediately, instead of having to wait. But yeah, haven't gotten any new donations in quite some time, but every dollar donated will add another life to this playthrough, meaning I have more lives to play, more lives to continue this run. So if you're able to donate, please consider doing so. But if you're not able to donate or don't feel like donating, that's okay. And thank you at least for watching the stream. Okay, so I guess I need to get... Okay, well I have the beckoning bell, but I guess I need like a different kind of bell. Unless I don't think I stored it away. No, I definitely didn't store it away. No, those are fine. Well, let me talk to that guy who's right next to the, Let me talk to that guy who's right next to the lantern. See what he has to say. Yeah, I'm losing a lot of lives, so... Yeah, I'm losing a lot of lives, so any donations would be appreciated. Not just because, you know, this is the Donothon, but also because, yeah, I'm starting to lose lives at an alarming rate. Like, I've already lost 9, and we're only about halfway through the stream.
Well then, you seen enough? Fancy joining?
Sure.
Yes, as a hunter, well should. Commit this to heart. Our own Carol rune, symbol of the League.
Thanks.
The night brims with defiled scum and is permeated by their rotten stench. Just think, now you're all set to hunt and kill to your heart's content. Hunt in cooperation with your fellows, your League confederates.
Honestly, still one of the most sane individuals I've seen around here.
Now, there is one thing you must know.
Yes.
By the oath of the League, those who bear its rune will see vermin. Vermin writhe deep within all filth and are the root of man's impurity.
So you really don't like rats.
Vermin are to be crushed.
That's the lesson I'm getting here. You really don't like rats.
Exists to expunge all vermin, ridding us of any trace of human corruption. And so, until we are rid of all vermin, you must continue to hunt and kill. This bloody fate is ours alone. Do not expect the world to grasp our work. But remember, the Confederates will always have my blessing.
Okay.
And each other. Always.
Cool.
The League exists, and so, this do not end.
Okay then. Alright. Well, let me see what I just picked up. Is this okay, this is a Carol rune. Symbol of the League Oath. Boosts max HP during co-op +2. Okay, so I guess I need to attach this. Yeah, I guess let me go back and attach this rune. Oh, hello. Yeah, that's what at least that's what I assumed. I need to go back and attach this rune. So I guess let me go back and do so. And then I'll try going back and see if I can... When Lake Runes increases both defense. Raises max stamina. I guess let me increase this. Use this one. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. Oh, wait. Is the internet about to disconnect again? Hold on. Hold on. It looked like this... Okay. Like, I saw some drop in the frame rate. Let me get to a nice place in case something happens.
Do not forget the League's mission to cooperate with Confederates, find vermin, and stamp.
Yeah, so this guy just really hates rats. I mean, like, I get it. There were, like, some big aggressive rats back in the sewers of Yharnam, but... I mean, they weren't really, like... They were dangerous, but they weren't really... They were not nearly the most dangerous thing in that area. Okay, let's go back to the boss arena and see if maybe I can get some help this time. Not if I keep playing like that, I won't. Yeah, I'm not going to get any help if I keep playing like that. Alright, down to 350 lives. So, definitely not doing well. Yeah, really not doing well. So yeah, like I was saying earlier this stream, probably, like, this week I'm going to do, like, a few extra streams. Or, excuse me, this week I'm going to do, like, one extra stream. 5 instead of 4, but after this week, I'm probably going to have to change up the schedule a little bit. I'm either going to, like, still do 4 streams, but make them 3 hours long, or I'm going to do 3 streams but make them 4 hours long. And that's just so... That's so, like... I've been spending the past few weeks, like, working on, like, mainly, like, trying to find a new job. And I still haven't had much luck, but I also need time to work on some other things. Like, stuff like preparing for, like, special event streams, or, like, maybe getting back to game dev, because I'm gonna lose my mind if I just spend every day only, like, doing... I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna lose my mind if I spend every day just doing job applications and hitting a brick wall of trying to find a job, and then, like, play this game and hitting the brick wall of trying to advance in this game. And of course, I mean, if I do manage to get a new job, that will change up the stream schedule a little bit. Well, significantly. That will change up the stream schedule significantly. If I'm able to find a new job, I'll have to change up the stream schedule significantly, but it's just going to depend on, like, what job I get. Like, if it's a part-time or full-time job, it's going to change up the... Yeah, it's going to really change things. I've only got 5 bullets, so I can't really be parrying now. I might as well switch to dual blades. Ow. Oh, good. I actually got them with that. Jeez, alright. I took out nearly half my life, though. I definitely, if I can find more things to do so, I really need, like, the enhancement I need most is, like, being able to carry more blood vials. Because I'm reaching a point where, like, it takes 2 or 3 blood vials to fully heal up Charlie Brewing. And that's basically, like, I can only carry, like, 21 right now. Party Master Cube says, could be worse. Could be punching a solid wall designed to imprison you for 7,000 years to escape. Well, I am doing that mentally, and that is trying to find a job that will let me... applying for jobs and trying to find a job that will let me move out of my parents' house. So I am actually doing that mentally. So not physically, but mentally. Oh, no, you don't. Okay, you just run past them. Yeah, that I can just run past. Alright. Now let me see if I can summon someone here to help me out. That really didn't do a lot. Okay, there it is. So I did have to join the League of Confederates. Summon younger Madara's twin. So yeah, I do have to summon, like, the League of Confederates, or I have to join the League of Confederates to get their help here. To get someone's help here. Hello. Okay, let's go. So yeah, don't have a lot of bullets, right? Yeah, don't have a lot of bullets left, so I'll have to rely on basically them distracting them. Sleep says, I'm just glad I wasn't crazy this time. I am too. Although to be honest, Sleepless, if you were crazy this time, that would actually be perfectly in style with playing a game like Bloodborne. To just have false memories of something that you thought happened in this game, but actually wasn't. It was just the blood messing with you. Anyway, okay, I won't be paying as much attention to chats during this when I fight them, just so I can focus on the fight, but I'll make sure to read any chats that come through, or chats or, like, any donations that come through after I win. After I win or die. That did so much. They died so quickly. Uh-oh. Yeah, they died so quickly. Oh my gosh. Well. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. okay, they're just Sneckmen. That's honestly kind of disappointing, really. Uh-oh. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know I could do that. I'm trying to leave this one far enough away. Oh my gosh. Oh, they even have Sneck swords. Not just Sneckmen, but even their swords are Sneck. Oh, that was just terrible. What the heck? Oh, they've still got so much health left. Oh no, okay, their swords are not Sneck, their arms are Sneck. Ow. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Dang it. Dang it. Oh, I missed my shot. Dang it. Okay, what'd I miss? Pokemaster Cube says, fun fact, there's actually 2 summons for this fight, but you can only have 1. That's because which one you summon depends on your actions in regard to a quest line. Sleep says, I did mention they wasn't super useful at all. Well, he did distract them for a little bit, so which did help me out. It's just that all 3 of them went to focus on him. Okay, 349 lives left. Yeah, I'm losing lives like crazy in the Snack Forest. Pokemaster Cube says, the Shardos of Yarnum are basically the same as Snack Balls, but pretending to be humans now. Fredhead says, because the last one Fredhead says Sneks, then I would also, because the last one left will change his attack pattern. Oh, great. See, that could be a much more interesting boss fight. See, that is a funny... Pokemaster Cube, what you were saying, that would be a funny and much more interesting idea for a boss fight. If it really was just like 4 Sneck orbs in like a cloak, trying to act like they're trying to act like they're a person. And because they are so Sneck, they are good, like they're able to use their Sneck powers together and like be a threat. But then like once you shift to their like, once you get them down to like their last like tiniest amount of health left, you just tear off the cloak and it's just 4 of the Sneck orbs and you just have to kill 4 Sneck orbs. Sleepless says 3 Snorbs in a trench coat. Yes. That would unironically be a great idea, like something like that. The joke of like 2 kids or like 2 gnomes in a trench, or if you're playing like a fantasy game, like 2 gnomes or 2 hobbits and 2 halflings in a trench coat would unironically be a great idea for a boss fight in some sort of like game where it's like you fight them and at first it's this tall imposing fellow and then like you rip off the the cloak parts, or like you destroy the coat halfway through. It's like, haha, it's just two small enemies, and then they start fighting. It's like, oh no, wait, I have to fight two of these things now. Well, I can only summon that person to help so much. But your mask uses kind of makes me think of a boss from Zelda Twilight Princess. I might know the one you're talking about, because I did play through Twilight Princess. Pokemon Mask uses you beat it, but then breaks it to a small part version. Oh, do you mean like do you mean like the giant spider boss, the giant eye spider boss from yeah, the giant eye spider boss from Twilight Princess? That's like the boss of the Temple of Time. Because I remember that being that boss being like that. Like, it was a giant eye spider, but then when, like, after you beat the fight, you found out it was just a tiny spider in a big suit of armor. But Predhead says, ironic you mentioned an Ice Spider boss, because you may see that in this game. Well, listen here, Predhead. If there's one thing that the FromSoft devs love, or that the Soulsborne devs love, it's Berserk. But if there's two things, if there's one thing that the Soulsborne devs love, it's Berserk. But if there's two things that the Soulsborne devs love, it's 3D Legend of Zelda games. Like, I think the year I did, yeah. Slip says, I thought for sure it was going to be Poison Swamps as the second thing they love. No, they do not love Poison Swamps. They lust for Poison Swamps. Actually, though, Miyazaki, though, he himself does love Poison Swamps. But anyway, yeah, 2023 was the year, like, I did Dying for Life Dark Souls, where I tried to do, where it was a playthrough similar to this, where I tried to play through Dark Souls 1 with a limited number of lives, but that one was for charity, not to raise money for myself. And then in that same year, I also played The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess for the first time. And it was interesting playing those two, like, games in the same year, and realizing, a lot of the, like, aspects of world design, I can see, like, a lot of the aspects of world design that are in Twilight, or like 3D Zelda games, like how they kind of influence Dark Souls, including in this game, including in Twilight Princess's case, the giant pigs charging you. Parker Master Cube says, I think the order goes Berserk, Swamps, 3D Zelda, the works of H.P. Lovecraft. Those are definitely it's definitely those four. Also, dang it, I'm at like 348 lives now. I have... I'm getting, like, I still have 348 lives left, but like, if I remember correctly, I'm not even like halfway through the game. Pokemon says Junji Ito manga as well, but also is Lovecraft inspired for his works. I think that's more of a case of just Junji Ito and FromSoft taking inspirations from, like, they both are inspired, they both really like H.P. Lovecraft. Or they both really like the works of Lovecraft, so... There. Yay. Okay, let's go. Ah, dang, it's already like 6:40, so we've got like only a little over an hour left. Yeah, we got like an hour, we got like less than an hour and a half left, so I need to... I need to book it. Or I need to be doing better if I want to try and beat this. If I want to try and beat this boss before the end of the stream, I'll need to like do a bit better. If I can get the if I can get the Snek Wraiths far enough, like get one of them far enough from each other, I can just use, like, spend all my stamina to just, like, keep stabbing them. At least they don't have any of these. At least they don't have any poison or grab attacks like these guys, like these all the other Snek enemies do. Thank you. Man, I'm willing to bet, although I'm willing to bet that original version for the Snek Wraiths actually did have poison and fire, and they had to be like, no, like, is that too much bullshit at once? I guess. I think, honestly, the thing I'm just most disappointed by the Snek Wraiths is that, like, not that it's, like, 3v1, although that is, like, annoying to fight, but really just that, like, when we get to this, like, we've been joking this entire time about this being Snorb Forest, the Forest of Snake Orbs. The Forest of Snake Orbs. And I'm just like, constant Snek jokes. But just how many Sneks are in this area? And then we get to the end. Yeah, I get to the end. Or I get to the boss of this area, and it's not even like a cool, unique version of a giant Snek. It's just the guy. It's just the Snek head guys. It's just the Snek head guys, but like 3 of them at once, and they have like, well, they've got like flaming swords, but which is new. That is new, but. Okay. Let me run away from that thing. Pokemon Master says, "Brawl, don't be a bore about the place." My bad. I just thought we could get, like, since FromSoft really loves the player fighting giant sneks. I just thought we could get one more giant Snek to have, like, a trifecta of giant Snek bosses in Soulsborne games. Although I guess if you want to count Mesmer, that does make a trifecta. It's just that 2 of them would be in Elden Ring. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Well, 347 lives. Sleep says they have to save fighting the Orochi for later, bro. Fucking Rescue says, I thought your speech was going, this is a place of snakes, but now we're seeing pigs, so where's the pigs joke? No. No, they just toss the pigs everywhere. Like, there's a pig in Central Yarnum. There's, like, pigs in the Hypogean Gowl. There's pigs here. They just toss pigs everywhere in this game. If there's an open enough area, they will throw at least one giant pig in that area. Predhead says, just wait till you get to one shadow alive. Oh boy. Alright, let's go. Let me try reaching there again. At least fighting these guys is like, it seems to be, it's a good chance of me getting blood vials. Or there's a good chance of me getting blood vials. Yeah, okay, let's see, I started this stream off at 360 lives remaining. I've got 347 left. I've lost 13 lives. Jeez. That's not... I'm getting a little worried. I did beat one of the three Sneks. One of the three advanced Snekmen during that first fight, but... Having that one NPC help me during the fight was really great because it kind of like let off some of the pressure, so I could focus on like killing one of the Snek, so I could do a lot of damage to one of the Snekmen, and I've only got so much insight, so. Now, the real question is, what's going to be the theming of the next area after this one, if I do manage to get to that area? Because, like, first it was, like, British town, London, werewolves in London, but they just, instead of, like, actually listening to the full song, they were just, like, the devs of From Software were like, they heard the title and were like, hey, that's an idea. Then, like, that was both the, like, old, like, Central Yarnum and a Cathedral Ward. Well, that was Central Yarnum. Cathedral Ward was like, okay, but now now the church is getting in on werewolves in London. I know this Forbidden Woods has been like that one village from Resident Evil, but then Snek. But at least for the first part, now we're in Snek Forest. Snek Forest, Forest of Sneks. So I'm curious what's going to be the theming for the next area. Maybe we'll see more of those alien guys. Yay. Okay, I better use one of these now. Slim says, it's Lovecraft, so the moon? I feel it'd be a little bit too early to go to the moon just yet. Not saying it couldn't happen, but